Welcome to this game of Mechabellum. This year played against Waza, KC, and my options: Amplify, Speed, Training, and Giant Specialist. My opponent ended up going for Fortified with Arcs and Sledges, and I will go for Training with Spiders and Voids. I do enjoy Training Specialist, even if I end up wasting a few intensive trainings sometimes. And no Saber on the other side, so I will level up one of my Tarantulas on round 1, so I can get the level on the next round, and Red get my intensive training on cooldown, so I can use it again on round 3. You'll see me position like this. This time I'm not putting the Void Eyes behind the Spiders because I don't intend to invest into the Void Eyes, and if they stay behind the Spiders, they have to move around it and they are slow when I get range for the spider, because the spider will have more range than the voids. So that's why I'm putting them like this. One in front just to prevent insta-locks on my spiders, and one behind. My opponents predict correctly where I'm going to be, which is not hard to do, but he sold the tower here, which could have helped him a little. And now does he have the DPS to kill my spiders? He only has the sledges and the arcs. Didn't grab any DPS units, but he was able to kill one of them. The one that I got level 4. So I don't really care if it died first. The other one is the one that needed experience, but it get a lot of experience anyway. And here, instantly, we get deployments, so reinforcements, and there is a level 3 marksman here. There's also the crabs, level 3 crab. Mustangs is also a good choice, but I go for the marksman. It solves my anti-air problem against heavy targets, which I had nothing before. Now I have the marksman. It can also one-shot any unit on the board of the enemy here. But it's also bad for me if my opponent goes for it, because, yeah, it's good into my spiders. You see me grabbing more shaft, because my shaft died and then my spiders started taking a lot of damage. So, a third wave of shaft. First, second, third, which will divide between the tower. And then I decided to just pick Nobliness. I was thinking, wait, yet another shaft? Nah, just ended up going for damage and defense. My opponent, strangely enough, went for instantly a Scorpion. It's kind of strange. So it does have a lot of damage, so it solves his problem here, but I didn't talk about it. But on the other side I put one Prowler, which I usually do on round 2 if I can. My opponent sold his tower and paid the price for it. So tower debuff, which did save this, no, almost saved this spider. Saved against the Scorpion, but the marksman finished the job. Anyway, victory for me. Not a lot of damage. Void's getting levels. Here, Electromag would be annoying. There is also Underground Threat. And Laser Sight, which my opponent picked. You can see that he also went instantly for Field Maintenance into his Scorpion. Which is kind of annoying, because Scorpion has a good base HP, and Field Maintenance increases it and gives it healing. So yeah, level 1 Scorpion, almost 30,000 HP, and healing 4.5% of that per second. You see me going for the Crawlers. I will throw it here. The idea was get his marksman. There was no Mustang here before. I'm also putting one spider here, also grab the range for them. So now my shaft clear has range. And this spider can probably counter what he was supposed to put here. I thought he would put an arc light. The spider can kill easily the arc light. He put Mustangs. The spider can kill easily Mustangs anyway, so solves the problem. I don't quite have the money left to level my voids. And my opponent, actually I was thinking, ended up putting the level on this spider, which was taking way too long to level. I want level 2 spiders. Level 2 they are safe to go for high explosive. That's why I think it's a good breakpoint for them. Also helps them against the sledges. You can see. End up getting tower here and almost got tower here. They did kill the marksman. His Scorpion is annoying, but too many units shooting at it, including a level 3 marksman. So it dies. But seeing that my opponent started to invest into hidden Scorpions, I will need to counter it. Here there is Absorption Module, which is a good card, but I want money. Because I am going Melter. So, Spider Melter. Put the Melter here, the idea is it will counter the Scorpions. Sold the Void Eye so I could put it right between the spiders. Perfect space for it. Decided to end up not going for range because I was lacking money. I needed to level this unit, I needed to grab more deployments. So yeah, more shaft. And one more. Then I go back. Yeah, decided to just level this tower. Because I couldn't reinforce this and I thought my opponent's probably going to do something about this side. And I will lose the fight here. So level for the tower is good. I also throw a missile here. The idea is kill the sledges and good part of those crawlers, while damaging other units. Could be avoided if the opponent put something in front, which he does not. And you can see he's going for Mustang shaft clear. So Cunning Hound Mustangs. Yeah, annoying Scorpion. At least the spider killed everything else. Only the Scorpion survived. And here I am winning, even if there is oil here, which is a bit annoying. Let's speed this. Tower debuff. And here's moving. The Scorpion is slowly moving with the tower debuff. Going for my tower, which is level 2, so it survives. Now another debuff. But yeah, it did manage to grab the now killing my crawlers. But died. So a lot of damage and my opponent is quite low on HP, starting round 5. Here he went for smoke. It's not a bad card, but I don't think it's that good anymore after the nerf to only lasting 1 round. You see him getting a melter to put here and another spider. So 2 spiders, 1 melter, same as this side. So this side even could even level this one to level 3. But I have other priorities, like level range for the melters. And now I have another problem. I was expecting my opponent to grab an Fire Badger, put here in front in vertical, so it would serve as shaft protection against missiles, and it would light the oil and put fire on my units here. So I will end up selling 1 unit and grabbing beacon, just to beacon them out of the oil. I couldn't shoot it, he was afraid of the smoke. Even if I shoot it, he wouldn't stop the smoke. I am too close to the line. You can see here, moving the marksman, which was vulnerable to fire. Also the spider. And quite a few crawlers. But you can see my shaft clear is not doing well. And with the lower range here, not great. On the other side is doing very well. With the addiction of Melter and Spider. And now he is suffering his own trap. Most of his units are here, although this annoying Scorpion is not, and tower debuff. But beam into the Scorpion. Scorpion dead. And now killing Stangs. One by one. Going for my level 2 tower here, which will survive for some time. His units are slowed and inside the smoke. And my belter slowly kill his Mustangs. But yeah, lots of crawlers still here, so he's not going to win. But he did kill quite a few units before dying. And I can see level, top 1 damage. And I was very healthy. Still above 4k. And here, don't really want any of those. I'm not going to spam melters, so efficient giant manufacturing, not that great for me. Don't want fortress. Quick teleport, not thinking going for lots of flanks. So just skip. No more oil, no more smoke, because it only lasts 1 round. And it's time to reinforce my spider lines and go for a second attack. I was thinking on going instantly for high explosive, but then let's try spider mines. Why not? I am very healthy, so I can try some attacks, which may not be the best for the situation. High explosive would probably be better. Although you will see that on this side, the mines will actually be very good. And they are actually good against the Mustangs. Because those Mustangs have very little damage, and the Cunning Hounds don't quite kill the mines. They have 750 HP, and they get more, 750 per level. So this one, it's 225. Actually, 2220. 150. You see missile here. So the spider saved from insta-locking into my... the mines saved from insta-locking into my spiders. But they will be locked. But at least they managed to kill quite a bit of shaft before dying. If they were insta-locked, things would be bad. And that leaves a second wave of mines. Here, things are not going that well. Still a few Mustangs alive. But before dying, more mines and target the right unit. Marksman also. And on this side, Melter's one with very little HP, but it's a level 2 Melter. This one can level, but... and below 1000. And the mine is actually helping a lot, as you can see. The AoE would probably be better on the left side. On the right, they would have died quite easily because of the missile killing my crawlers. My opponent picked... here I showed what he picked. No, he picked 5 barriers and put on my flanks. I picked Farseers because I could use the unlock of the Farseer and the protection against the air here. And I can see them also positioning to be able to use photon emission to cover all my units on this side if I need it. It will also be very helpful against this. It will target the 5 barriers. It's level 2 5 barriers. On the side I have Mustangs, which are my counter to possible wasps. Because Melter will counter any heavy air unit, but not wasps, unless I go for energy diffraction. You see me going for another Melter here, expand into the middle. And I did grab more shaft, and I'll grab even more shaft. My opponent going for more missiles, but I will put shaft here, so he will not target this shaft, which is very important because it is stopping his Scorpions from insta-locking. And mines, very helpful, but opponent going for acid, which is quite annoying, because I am the one advancing on him. And if the spider sits on acid, it dies quite easily, but the spider mines are actually doing something. But those Mustangs surviving are being quite annoying. And when the Melter stands on acid, it dies quite easily to the Scorpions. So my problem here is I need to kill shaft faster. Here there's another intensive training, but yeah, Missile Strike looks better for me. Could go for an amplifying core, but I don't quite need the amplifying core. And it's more expensive. I'll just throw the missile here. If he doesn't shoot, I kill his highest level Mustang. Use my missile his 5 badgers, just to help my units to kill it. He's going for oil here again. I will shield it, but shield won't be able to stop all the oil. You can see that I went for the high explosive on the spiders, so now I do have very good shaft clear. Also range enhancement, so 135 range spiders. I'm also going for Phantom Rays with armor, because look at my opponent. Triple Tech Mustangs with high explosive ammo, cutting hounds. They are amazing at killing crawlers, but they are useless at killing Phantom Rays, and they will get locked into the Phantoms and do nothing. This on this side. On this side he has one marksman, so that's why I went for this side first. On this side I was hoping the missile would kill a few of the Mustangs, which it will. You can see shields on both sides. The badgers are, even with the missile, managed to win this side, and I'm going for my tower, but they are slow. And I am winning this time. And my look at those phantoms, immortals. I won the left, my stronger side, and with the oil. One spider survived, although, yeah, died to the essence. And now just need to kill a few fire badgers. And that's more than enough to win. But I could have exploited sooner his lack of anti-air and full investment into shaft clear Mustang without a good anti-air to help the Mustangs against Phantoms, which I don't even need level 2, because his level 2 Mustangs that do 30 damage. So yeah, they reduce damage by 60. So a level 2 Mustang does half the damage reduction of the level 1 Phantom. So he would need level 5 Mustangs to do something. Although if he went for hydro specialization, level 3 Mustangs would start doing some damage to level 1 Phantom. But that was it for this game. Another successful Spider Melter. You can also see that they also went for electromagnetic barrage into the melters. So triple tech spiders, double tech melters. And they pair up pretty well. But if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.